10 minutes strong for core. If you're looking for a yoga workout or just a core workout in general to build core strength, to help with strengthening your lower back, getting rid of back pain, and also just helping with everything in your overall fitness, this is a great one to work on your core. So do your best to follow along. No experience required. It's a bit intense. Do your best to keep up. You're going to start on the ground, lying on your back with your knees above your hips and your arms out to the side. Now from this position, I want you to think about pulling your lower back into the ground or push your lower back into the ground, depending on how you want to think about it, whatever works better for you, and really engage your abs as you're doing this. So you're flexing your core, again, pulling your lower back down to the ground. If you try to slip your hands underneath the space between your back and your ground, you shouldn't find any gaps there. So especially pulling down in your lower back, kind of in your sacrum or your SI joint at the bottom of your lower back. So again, really pulling down there, and then try to maintain this core engagement the whole exercise. From here, you're going to bring your legs further out. Now, as you bring the legs further away, starting to straighten your legs a little bit, you're going to make it a little more challenging through the core. Continue to pull the lower back down. Continue to press, especially that space kind of at the bottom of the lower back, just above your hips, just behind your pubic bone, right? So all the way from the base of your spine, just behind your testicles, all the way up to your ribs, pulling that area down to the ground, and then bringing the legs further out as your core strength allows. If you notice that your back starts to arch and you give out as the legs are forward, bring the legs further back. We're going to do 30 more seconds here. Again, really intense here, but this is a fantastic exercise for relieving stiffness in the lower back. Now for the last 20 seconds, tap your heels back and forth, up and down. Keep pulling the lower back down. Try to maintain control over your breathing. If you have to breathe out of your mouth, that's okay. Keep tapping. Last 10 seconds, pull the lower back down. Again, no space between your lower back and the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bring the knees back. Arms out to the sides. Plant your feet. Go ahead and press up into a bridge. Slow down your breathing. Now, when we say core, we're also talking about the hips. So this workout is also getting your hips, your glutes being a big part of that. So we're pushing down through the feet, squeezing your butt, pretending like you're holding a penny between your butt cheeks, driving your knees forward, continuing to push down through the feet, and again, really squeezing the glutes here. You should also feel your hip flexors opening up. So think about lengthening the fronts of your hips without overly arching your back. You shouldn't feel any significant tightness through the lower back, so make sure that you're using the glutes and your hamstrings to support here. Try to slow down your breathing after that pretty intense ab exercise. I can understand why breathing might be difficult right now, but do your best to breathe in and out of the nose. Stay engaged through the hips. If you notice that your lower back's starting to fatigue, use the hips, use your core more. You can do 2 more breaths here. Your shoulders, your neck, your head, everything's relaxed on the ground in the upper part of your body. And again, really strengthening through the core, your hips, your abs, and release down. All right, we're going to flip over onto your chest. We're going to do a Cobra, but a little bit differently from traditional yoga. So I want you to lie down onto your chest. You're going to bring your legs back as far as they'll go, extend the legs back, and then I want you to reach your tailbone toward the ground. So notice how I'm kind of bringing my, or lengthening the lower back and bringing my pelvis, bringing my pubic bone in contact with the ground. And notice how, again, I'm lengthening the lower back here. Now squeeze your glutes to lock that into place. And then from here, we're going to lift up into a Cobra, but we're keeping those glutes engaged so we can keep length through the back. This is a bit different than a normal Cobra. It's going to allow you to strengthen your glutes as we do this, but we also won't put as much tension into the lower back. Continue to squeeze your glutes. Push the tops of your feet into the floor and zipper your legs together. So pressing your big toes together, pressing your shins, your knees, your inner thighs, squeezing towards one another. Continue pushing the feet into the ground. Continue squeezing the glutes so you have that length through your lower back. Use your hands to pull your body forward and up. You're not pressing yourself up. You're using your core strength to be able to lift up. And then hug your elbows in toward your sides and down toward the hips. Push your head away from you. 10 more seconds. Continue to use your glutes to lengthen the lower back. Push your feet down. Hug your arms back. 3, 2, 1. Oh, and release. Straight up, come into a tabletop position from here. Moving right into a bird dog. So extend your right arm forward, palm facing down. Squeeze it up as high as possible. Make sure that your core stays engaged. Don't arch your back, looking straight down at the ground. And then without moving the hips, bring your left leg straight back, press your heel back, flex your toes toward you. Make sure that you don't open up your hips to the left like this. Keep your hips squared forward, facing down. Squeeze your right arm higher. Keep your chin kind of relaxed in toward the throat so you're looking straight down. And then hug your left hand and your right knee toward one another. And you should feel your core really working there. We've got 3 more breaths here, or 30 seconds. Try to slow down the breathing. Keep control over your body. Abs are going to be pretty engaged, pretty on fire as we're doing this. Don't let your body kind of balloon out, right? Don't let your chest dip here, but keep your belly button and your abs pulling upward. You can fully protract this left shoulder, so really push down for the left hand. Keep that right arm squeezing up. Keep your left leg active. Last 5 seconds. And release. Hope you guys are enjoying this workout. If you want to, I've got a free 30-day challenge that you can follow along to on the Manful Yoga YouTube channel. Go ahead and click the link in the description below when the workout's finished. All right, guys, finish strong. All right, so bird dog, kind of similar to a plank, same engagement there, and we get some shoulder opening too. Other side, bring your left arm up, palm faces down, squeeze it up as high as possible. Bring your abs and your ribs toward your back, so pull them upward. And then without moving your hips, bring your right leg straight back, flex your toes toward you, press your heel away from you. Looking straight down at the ground, tucking your chin slightly. Hug your right hand and your left knee toward one another. So we're getting that extra engagement through your core. Press down through your right hand. Fully protract the shoulder, so allow the shoulder blade to come down and out. Continue to squeeze your left arm up, so we're challenging shoulder mobility with the left shoulder. Also squeezing your hands and your knee toward one another, so we get that extra core engagement. Pressing your right heel back, flexing the toes toward you. So very much a full body exercise here. You've got 2 breaths, about 20 seconds. See if you can get a little bit bigger, right? So reach the arm forward more, press the heel back, lift your chest a little bit higher. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right, from here we're going to take it down to the ground for a full locust. This is a great full body core exercise. I love this. It's tough. Do your best. We're going to bring your arms along your sides, palms facing up. Reach your legs back, point your toes. Squeeze your thighs. Knees are fully extended here. Lift your chest up. Press your arms up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Make your body first as long as you possibly can. So from your head to your toes, lengthen. And then as you exhale, see if you can lift a little bit higher. Breathing's going to get tough here. You're going to do 20 more seconds. Remember, try to make your body as long as possible. Chest is open. Arms are locked out. Shoulder blades squeezing toward one another. Keep your legs totally engaged here. Knees fully extended. A little bit higher. Last 5 seconds here. 3, 2, 1, and release. All right. Last exercise. Going into a plank here. Plant your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Lift your knees up. Pull your belly button toward your lower back. Fully protract the shoulders, so pressing down through your hands, looking straight down at the ground, or maybe just slightly forward if you'd like. Breathing in and out of the nose. And we're here for a total of 1 minute, so probably about 40 seconds to go. Hug your feet and your hands toward one another if you want a bit more of a challenge. And again, if you're liking this series, check out the 10-minute strong. There's some for back, got some for core, some for shoulders. There's also longer 20-minute versions in the members area, so check those out. All right, you've got about 10 more seconds to go here. All right, finishing strong here. One more breath, doing the best you can. And then release. If that was hard, that's okay. You can do these workouts about 3 times per week. You're going to notice progress. Your body will feel better. You also get better with the poses over the time. Most people say that just 2 weeks of doing these exercises consistently will help them feel better, have less pain. Make sure you subscribe so you can do these workouts more. We put out new workouts every week. We've also got hundreds of videos here on the Manfall Yoga YouTube channel to help you with pain, help with posture, to help with getting older, all of that stuff. So thanks for being here. I'll see you guys on the next workout. Like the video, again, subscribe, leave a comment. You have some feedback, a question, or a recommended topic. And if you want to check out more workouts, I've got another workout from the 10-minute strong series. This one's for back. Click over here. Check that out now. All right, guys. See you in the next video.